Now I'm going to jump over to the solitary learners. Those are the ones who need to be alone. I was a solitary learner. I needed to be alone to learn. It was easier for me to concentrate. I could just go in my own little world, come up with all the pictures in my head that I needed to associate to what I was learning. Those need that alone time. So of course, if there's a lot of movement in the classroom, you're going to need to allow some quiet time where these students can sit and just process everything that they've just learned. So assign a quiet area for individual work. This is the areas that you want to put in the front of your class near the door, so it's quiet when people are walking by. It's not going to sound like a chaotic class. And when people are walk by, it's not really going to disrupt those solitary students either. So you're not interrupting them. So, include independent study time. So when you do have stuff with group play, give that, maybe even just, it's great to do it at the end of your class, like the last 5-10 minutes of individual learning time. It quiets everybody down. You can kind of sort out your papers before the next class, and it just smooths everything over, right? If there are group assignments, if you really have to have group assignments, pair up your solitary learners with only one more student. So do a group of 2 instead of having a group of 4 or 5, because they're the ones that are going to retreat. Even though they can be great students, very like high performing students, they will not want to participate because there's too many people. So just assign one more person with them so that they feel somewhat comfortable. And plan sometimes where the students can come up to you individually to ask for questions. So during the learning time, individual learning time, you could be at your desk or wherever you choose where they can come up and ask you individually, not in front of everybody. It's going to help them a lot. At home, again, just keep them away from the other siblings if they need to. It can be very helpful. Play around in your class, make it fun. Again, don't forget that the quiet students are bored out of their mind too. Right? That's just the reality of it. You could be a great teacher, but if you're teaching the same way we've been teaching for the last couple of centuries, every single student in there is bored out of their mind. Okay. And keep in mind as well, it has nothing to do with you. So the behaviors has nothing to do with you. If you need to teach a different way, the way that you're teaching is not working for a student, it has nothing to do with you. You're not a bad teacher. It's just not working for that student. Their brain is not wired that way. So just change it up a little bit. It's great. This is how you become an even better teacher. Students will not remember most of their teachers. The only time that they remember a teacher is if they were a spectacular or horrifying, right? But most of the time, students will grow through their academic years and they won't even remember their teachers. So it has nothing to do with you. But it will make a difference if you're actually helping them and make them feel like they have a chance to succeed. So I'm going to leave you with that. Have fun with it. If you have any questions, don't forget to contact me. I can give you so much more. I do have lesson plans for that. I can help you. I can do demonstrations, live demonstrations. I do have videos with live demonstrations. I can show you what that would look like in a classroom and at home. I can do it for homeschooling as well, or the pod schools. Works very well because now you have different ages and different learning styles and all that fun stuff. So I could definitely help you with that as well. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to whichever channel you're listening and watching from. And don't forget to check out the Self-Esteem Doctor Online Academy. There will be some great things there to help you get started with the new school year. So I will leave you with that. Until then, stay safe, stay awesome, and we'll talk soon.